Here we have games for 5 players, not 4, not 10, but right in the middle.
And we have sorted them from the easiest to the most difficult, so you know what games more suit your tastes.
The best part? We haven't talked about these for a very long while.
Or mostly never. So let's start from this side with a really easy one.
Coup is a bluffing game for 2 to 6 players, but plays best at 5.
So this is a bluffing party game where you will fight for influence. At the beginning of the game, each player will get 2 rolls, and they also will be their life points. You will know your rolls, but you always will keep them hidden from everybody else. During your turn, you can pick up money, but you could also say, I'm a duke, I'll take 3 money because I can.
Liar!
Are you challenging
Yes!
me? Okay, I'm not the duke, which means you caught me and I lose 1 life point. That's just one way how you can lose life points. Another way is when somebody collects 10 money, they can straight out eliminate one of your rolls. These cards make it really cool because you will have a bunch of rolls that can just assassinate others for cheaper, block others, or just have different powers. And you can bluff to be any of them. So if you want a quick bluffing party game, look no further. This is great. But if you want even more thrills, if you want bidding and action, try Longshot, the dice game.
And trust me, it's not a long shot for this game being really cool. Welcome to horse racing, where dice will decide how well your horse does. Woo! It did well. In Longshot, the dice game, you're a betting person. You start with a little bit of money and then invest it in different actions to get the most points. And all of that is decided by dice. Oh, blue 3. Let's do this. You will spend this money to place bets on horses, and during game maybe even buy some of those horses. But how do these horses move? With dice rolls as well.
For example, in this case, the second horse moves 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Hey, he finished. Woohoo! This is a cool game for 5 players and actually any count of players. So check it out if you want really thrilling betting game.
And now from racing to negotiation with our next game in next complexity, Vadis. Vadis is a game where you're trying to be the best animal in the zoo. But to be the best animal, you need to get to the best spot. To collect laurels, aka victory points, you will have to move on the board. But each time you move, you need the support of other players. I would like to move from here to there. Can I get your support?
No.
Please.
No.
1 laurel. I'll give you 1 laurel.
Think about
2
it.
laurels.
Yeah,
That's like
definitely.
Okay, excellent. I got 1 laurel. Wait a minute. I'll give you 2.
Yeah.
I got 1. Since this game has a lot of negotiation, you need a lot of people. It plays up to 7, which might be a bit too much, but 5 is the Goldilocks zone. So if you like negotiation or want to try a fairly quick negotiation game that is great with 5, look no further than Vadis.
But if negotiation is not for you, you might like this quite solitary Euro game that works great with 5. Welcome to the best Euro game where there's 0 downtime, and that's why it's good with 5 players. You will be playing a cooperation that's settling on an unknown planet. You will get victory points by placing tiles in the space Tetris and upgrading yourself. It's your turn. Well, spin the lazy Susan to a tile that you want, pick it up and place it on your planet.
All the other players are stuck with one of these 2.
And the most satisfying thing is whenever you place a tile, you upgrade one of your skill lines, getting new powers or points. It's a great choice. This is a great Euro game where even if it's not your turn, you get to do a bunch of things, plus also you are impacted by other players' choices. Just like here, because it's a highly interactive game.
Highly interactive for 5 players with a ton of interaction. Let's check it out.
I thought that's what highly interactive means.
But I wanted to say ton. I haven't said ton in this video.
Tons of fun.
Yes,
with
different kind of actions.
Woo!
That's right, you know it. Welcome to the best looking, gorgeous, aggressive board game. Ja! You are one of these nations with their ships and secret weapons, trying to control the board. You're trying to control the board because of these crystals, but where those crystals are gonna appear, you don't know. There are 3 different things you can do in your turn. For example, placing down a ship, or placing down a building that will boost you, or scouting for those areas where those crystals will appear.
Crystals. You'll fight over these crystals with your power, but how much power the enemies will have, you will never know, because it will be hidden underneath these ships.
Why?
Because this is highly interactive, plus also there's a lot of hidden information that makes it very, very unique.
So if you want a highly aggressive interactive game with tons of bluffing that is great with 5 players, Fractured Sky is amazing. But what if you want something friendlier?
You can play Atlantis Rising. Welcome to a board game which promises you fortunes but then drowns you in misfortunes.
To understand this joke, you have to get that the island is drowning slowly, and you know, that's why it's funny, right?
You will be playing one of the Atlanteans with their asymmetric powers. As Jans mentioned, the Atlantis is sinking, and that's why we need to build this power core by building different wonders and then teleport away.
Right there. You go like whoop in there, and then you're safe. No more water. Wait, don't you need water? That's exactly what you do. And then one more time. I don't think they got it. Yes, thank you.
To build these wonders, you need to gather resources. To get these resources, you will send your workers to an island to gather those said resources. But again, it's sinking. When everybody has sent their workers, you will roll 2 dice, and what do you think is gonna happen?
So cringe.
Janis made me do this!
Just the cringe.
Needless to say, those actions and resources are gone, so how much you're gonna risk it? It's on you. This is the only cooperative worker placement game that we could find or think about. And it's also chaotic fun. And talking about chaotic fun, there you go.
Cosmic Encounter. So much chaos. Welcome to the space politics game where negotiation and backstabbing is a daily routine. In Cosmic Encounter, you're playing one of these highly asymmetric superpowers, aka aliens with their own unique abilities. Your goal is to establish colonies on foreign planets. You can accomplish that by negotiating, or by attacking, or by backstabbing. On your turn, you will flip a card that will tell you who are you either attacking or negotiating with. Hi! When you have an encounter with another player, you can both play negotiate cards and then just have a peaceful resolution.
Or you can play out attack cards and then the highest number wins, if no trickery happens.
But since you play your cards face down, you never sure what the other player is gonna play.
Exactly, so if somebody played negotiation, but the other one attacked, he immediately wins.
But all of that is thrown into chaos once a player's alien power is revealed, which breaks the game. So Cosmic Encounter is for those people who are always looking for a surprise, because it is full of them. But another game that might be a surprise is this huge game of Cyclades.
What he said. Build these mythic armies in order to control territories and construct cities in order to win the game. You will control one of these civilizations and outbid opponents for actions. So all of these actions will let you move your armies or create them, but you have to fight to use these. Once everyone has gotten their actions and paid for them, they do them on the board by placing new ships, creating armies, or moving those armies. You resolve any conflicts by rolling dice and then inflicting damage, and then you're free to build cities. There are mythical creatures that you will be able to fight or get on your side and use their mythical powers. Most gamers know about area control, but the bidding phase makes this very unique and thrilling board game.
But what if you're tired of all the aliens and mythical creatures and want something more down to earth? Welcome to the beautiful and lush planet of Earth with all its plants and its trees. It's great with 5 because everyone's doing the actions at the same time. I pick this action, I do this, and everyone else does this. These actions will let you draw more cards, or get soil to actually play those cards, or grow plants. Woohoo! This game is a giant card game. All of the decisions and choices come from these. Do I plant these? Do I throw these out for resources? So many decisions. The game will end once a player finishes their island. Then they'll check how well they did. As well, you will see if the animals want to live on your island and if you have completed any of the environment goals. This game has really complex choices, but simple rules. But talking about complex games, this is the most complex game on our list.
Ankh, gods of Egypt. You have these epic miniatures, you have these epic fights and asymmetric powers in a game that feels really quick. In Gods of Egypt, you will be playing one of these gods, fighting for relevancy. Everything you will do in this game is for single purpose, getting devotion. In order to get this devotion, you will create new armies, move these armies, get followers, and unlock your unique god powers, which you will desperately need when the time comes to fight. At that point, we fight for each territory by playing out cards face down, and then flipping them. In result of winning those battles, you will control those territories and get devotion points and feel really good about yourself. In the middle of the game, two of the weakest gods will merge together to try and still win the game. And that concludes the list.
This is our comprehensive list of best accessible 5-player games.
Did we miss any? Let us know in the comments. We loved reading those and playing the games you suggest.
Yeah, and which one of these is your favorite?
If you enjoyed this video, we make videos called Best Games of the Month each month, where we talk about, guess what?
Best games of the month?
Yeah, board games. Cool. More board games. Love you. See you next time.
Yeah. Consider supporting us. Bye-bye.